staying with us up until right now. This is something that I am so excited about. The next artist that we are about to speak to have about 5 decades, more than 5 decades of experience in music. One of the earliest groups that ever started, the earliest bands that ever started, the original Sauti Soul that you know. This is the original, and I'm so humbled and so honored to have them in the studio. The Mushrooms, karibuni sana. Well, not all of them. That's why I turned only to the two there to say that. So karibuni sana. Billy, of course, Katana karibu. And then it's Kalume. Yes. Sasa huyu mnajua. I know usually you see him in a very different capacity as an actor, but Peter today is here for a very different reason. Karibuni sana nyote. Yes. Imekuwa nilikuwa sawa, si ndio? Zaidi ya miaka 50.
Yes.
That is a long time. So please correct me. Did it start in 1969 or it started in the 70s?
It started in 1972.
In 1972.
Yeah.
Wow, that is a long
December
time ago.
1972.
That is a long time ago. And music has come such a long way since then. So tell me about the original members. Who are the original members?
Original members were 5 brothers and 2 friends. That is the late Dennis Kalume Harrison, the late George Zero Harrison, myself, John Katana, so I'm going anywhere. Billy Saro Harrison, and there was 2 friends, one called Shedi Mkuzi and the other one Arthur, of course.
You're missing
and then
out.
I'm not missing out, I'm coming to him. And then the founder of the band, our big bro, Teddy Kalanda Harrison.
Yeah. Oh wow. How was it working with your brothers, Billy?
You know, it was difficult, but we had a mom who had instilled a lot of discipline in us.
So mlikuwa mnasikizana vizuri, hamkosani sana, lazima mkosane.
Ilikuweko, hata mangumi yalikuweko.
So did the older brother get the respect because he was older, or was it going by who's the most talented? How was it?
No, I mean, he was the eldest, so naturally we brought in that family respect to the band.
Yeah.
And we had to respect him so.
Yeah.
But talent-wise, you know, everybody has a gifting in his own area.
Yeah.
But the most gifted was our late brother, George Zero Harrison. He was a genius.
Yeah, a genius in music.
Yeah, genius in music, yeah.
Now, the name actually did not start with the Mushrooms. It started with Avenida Success.
Yeah.
What did that Avenida mean? Did it have any meaning?
God knows. Only God knows what it meant.
And
Avenida Success, back in the day, most bands were something success. The bands that we looked up to.
Yeah.
Negro Success, something success. So Teddy called the fledgling band, if I can use that word, Avenida Success. But we don't know what Avenida means.
Oh, okay. It was just something that he came up with.
Yeah, just coined name.
Yeah. Oh, but I like the ring to it though. Avenida Success. Yeah. And then I think there was Uyoga somewhere later down the line.
Yeah. We were them Avenida, then them Mushrooms on 12th of December 1972 up to somewhere around 1994.
No, that was 2000.
Yeah, 2000. Then we switched our name. We changed our name to Uyoga, which means mushrooms in Kiswahili.
Yeah.
But there was a reason. It was more of a marketing kind of decision, because that time we had started touring. So we were out going to Europe, going to Asia, but more so in Europe is where we were told, look, you guys have dreadlocks, 3 of you have dreadlocks, you come here, your name is Them Mushrooms, people think you're from Jamaica. We want an African name. So we came back home and we were on radio back in the day, and we asked our fans, what name would you give us instead of Them Mushrooms, to replace Them Mushrooms, or temporarily? Some said Obolo, which is Them Mushrooms in Luo. Some said Obuoba, which is Them Mushrooms in Kiluya. But then we settled for the menu said Uyoga, which is where we come from, Kiswahili.
Yeah.
Mushrooms, you know. So that's how the name came up.
That's a nice lesson for me. My son is called Uyoga. So I'm like, oh, so it's mushroom. That's what it means. I didn't even know my own son's name. But okay, here we are. And now we are moving this up. This is your son. Oh, okay. Hi, Kalume.
Hi.
Yeah, so tell us a bit about who Kalume is as a musician.
I'm a saxophonist in the band. I play with them. I play some other instruments as well, but I play the sax in the band.
Yeah. Oh, in the band?
Yes.
How long have you been with them?
I've been on and off because of school, because
Yeah.
I'm a university student. So whenever I'm not in class or studying, then I play with them.
What do you study?
I study law.
Oh, wow.
Yes,
Ooh.
yes.
And then on the other side, you're doing music.
Yes.
Now you understand how legendary the band is, right?
Yes, of course.
Growing up, did you know that your dad was famous?
To some extent, yes, because we'd be walking in town, then someone would just stop him and be like, Katana from the Mushrooms. So yeah. It was there, yeah.
But you didn't quite understand.
Not the great extent of
Yeah.
which it was, yeah.
Yeah.
And still is, yeah.
Yes, and still is. I like that you said that.
Yeah.
Peter, the fact that there's still a huge name is why you're here.
Yeah,
Yes?
I try very hard.
You try.
Yeah.
So a lot of people know you as a thespian. They know you on this other side of stage.
Yes.
So what is your involvement with the Mushrooms?
My involvement actually is on the side of an event that is coming on 4th of June at Shalom House. It's called the Shots and Shots. That's why I'm in shorts.
Oh yeah, to make sure the message hits
The message hits home. So we curate the best shots in the region, Kenya and the East African region, and at times we go beyond. And then we are able then to come in rocking in shots, and then we wind up drinking shots, alcoholic and non-alcoholic. And the event this time round is happening, it's called the Mzalendo Shots. And the meaning behind the Mzalendo is we need to celebrate. There are moments when I think we carry too heavy loads on ourselves. And there are moments when, as Kenyans, we just need to celebrate. So we usually have three events: the Valentine's, Mzalendo, and Halloween, then the international event.
Yeah.
This time around we have the Mzalendo. And what a way to be able to celebrate our 60th Madaraka celebrations with them Mushrooms, who are celebrating their 50th anniversary, and DocuBox, who are celebrating their 10th anniversary, and then the Shots celebrating its 5th anniversary. So it's a whole conglomeration of celebration which is happening on 4th at Shalom House along Gong Road. And we were just saying, with them Mushrooms, it becomes a whole place of celebration, because I think when we talk about celebration in Kenya, I don't think there's a better way of thinking about celebrating in music except through Jambo, Hakuna Matata, Jambo Bwana, Hakuna Matata, and everywhere you go, I travel quite a bit, and everywhere you go, I was in Ethiopia recently. Actually, let me give you a bit of a surprise. So these guys, Ethiopians, are on stage singing, and they pull one of us, and surprisingly, they pull me on, and they start singing Malaika. And soon after Malaika, they go to Jambo Bwana, and we sing, and the whole thing for me was just a culmination of, I know them Mushrooms, I know what it means to actually be able to associate them Mushrooms and the celebratory mood of Kenya. At times when you get to the coast, the only thing you remember is them Mushrooms. So come to Shalom House and you'll find these guys there on 4th of June as we do our shots and shots.
Oh wow! Okay, in shorts, in
shorts.
actual shorts.
Yes.
So when he said that they do shorts, he was talking about short films
yes.
for people who don't understand that film language. And you're like, which shorts are these that they do in East Africa? Yes, they're talking about short films.
Yeah.
And that's DocuBox,
Yes.
right?
And DocuBox has been around doing a lot of documentary films which have hit the international circuit. We have a film like The Letter, which opened in Amsterdam. We have a film like Thank You for the Rain, which has been doing a lot of rounds and winning awards. But ideally, the shorts realm was for us an entry into the shorts in the fiction side, to be able to support fiction films. And through what we do, we find that we bring together young filmmakers. There are two films which are premiering on 4th. There is Act of Love and Itifaki. And then there are 2 films which are amongst the last best films that we watched in the last 5 years. There is Millet, and there is also Wakamba Forever, which was a winning film in Machawood. So these films end up being a culmination of let's celebrate shots, let's see how we can support shots, and in that way we are supporting fiction films, and together with the mood of the DJ being there, the films being watched, and the mushrooms playing
on stage.
What else do you
What else do you want? What more are you looking for? Billy, when you did this song many years ago, Jambo Bwana, and you see it now, all these people performing it, children singing, they don't even know where it came from. You know what I mean? They don't even know anything about it. Just seeing it being sung in different national events and all these places. Nakufanya nini unasikiaje baada ya miaka yote?
It gives me strength to say that music is a very good tool to bring people together, because that song, as he says, is one of the big songs that is being celebrated everywhere you go. Yes. The other day we were in London last year, and we just visited a friend, and then his nephew, they were talking with the sister. Hey, these people, they sing Jambo. Our teacher is teaching us to sing this Jambo. So we sang it for them and said, we're going to tell our teacher we were with the people who sang Jambo. Now the teacher is from Ghana, teaching Jambo in Kiswahili.
That is, yes, it is. How music doesn't know any language or anything like that. And I don't think you guys got enough credit for Hakuna Matata. Because, when we look at even films that, used to come out before then, there wasn't Hakuna Matata in films, in movies. We were not hearing that term. And then after the song, I think it got popularized. Am I wrong, Katana?
There's also a bit of in Lion King, Hakuna Matata.
Yeah.
But I know
that's what I think.
I feel like they ought to be getting more accolades.
Yes.
They ought to be celebrated more.
Yes.
And I think Kenya has a problem in not being able to celebrate its heroes. We are, and I feel these guys need to get their flowers as they are still around.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, that is true. But you did somewhat get some flowers, Katana. You had that head of state commendation.
Yeah.
The
head of state commendation, and we've got 3 awards from the song, silver, gold, and platinum for the song. Yeah.
Do you feel like you made as much money? I should probably ask Kalume this. Kalume, do you think your dad and your uncles got paid what they're worth?
For this song, probably not, because if you see like Bonnie M, they did their own version of the song. It's done its rounds around the world, so I think probably not.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah.
But he's a budding lawyer, so he'll have to do the donkey work to bring the money in.
Yeah, bring the money back home. Give your father the money he rightfully owns. This is for you to go and do. But 50 years, man. What would you tell younger people right now, younger groups that are coming together trying to do this music thing? It's not easy. Billy, what do you say to them?
I will just sum it simply. Dedication and determination. So dedication and determination.
And what if you feel as though?
And finally, is a discipline. Because if you have those 3 Ds,
then you can make it.
Yeah,
then you can do something. How does it feel now, seeing how music has changed? How the younger artists, how they're releasing their music on social media? And do you know TikTok? Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
You are on TikTok? Yeah. That is Kalume, high five.
He's handling that area.
But how do you see how the industry has changed? What is your view on that?
I think it's all for the better, because you can do everything from the comfort of your sitting room and reach the world. That's phenomenal, you see. Back in the day, we had to record a song, come to Nairobi to record. go back to Mombasa, find time again, come to Nairobi and queue at that only radio station, wait at the gate to see the presenter coming through, shika mazee, single yetu mpya, katuchezee. But you don't need to do that anymore, you know. From wherever, right now here, I could send my song to the world. That's how easy it has become.
Yes,
yeah.
It's become so easy.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you, Peter, for bringing them to the studio. I wish we had like maybe an hour to just talk about how things were back then, to just how it's all changed, right?
I think we should give some tickets out.
Yes, let's give away some tickets. You have a pair of tickets?
What will happen is, if they answer a question, we'll give two couples tickets, and they can pick them up at Shalom on 4th.
Yeah.
You just need to give us their name and their ID.
Yeah.
And at the same time, happening right now, between 10 and midnight was a flash sale that was going on. And if you go to our socials, if you go to My DocuBox on IG, or you go to DocuBox, the East African Documentary Film Fund on Facebook, you'll most likely find a way to buy your reduced ticket, reduced rate ticket.
Yes,
Yeah.
please go ahead and purchase the tickets. As he has said, there is so much that you're going to get from the amount of money that you're going to pay as you get in at the gate. The question is very easy. This is an answer that was already given. Which year was the mushrooms formed? Which year did they come together and said, you know what, we're going to do this? Which year? Because it was the first question I asked. If you were paying attention, you know it. So the first two people to get it right, you each win a pair of tickets. Lazima wakwe couple, si lazima wakwe couple.
Si lazima wakwe couple, lazima watu wawili tu.
Okay,
kuje vile wanataka.
Over your yeah. Okay, well, just in case. Okay, all right. So make sure that you tweet us right now so that you win those tickets. We'll tell you who's won right before the end of the show. I've got Nadia Mukami and Arrow Boy who are yet to come through and talk to us. But right now we're going to take a